etie for asɛm aba na asɛm na aba no and personally I listen. Is this a sign that God doesn't want President Akufo-Addo to build the cathedral? That's a question I'm asking. Is it a sign that God doesn't want President Akufo-Addo to build the cathedral? Mamimbi sande wotwi mu na nkrofo nti ase. Wei eye ahyansodie a Nyankopon edema Ghana fo ama yate ase se won pese President Akufo-Addo ebesi cathedral na. And the reason why I'm saying that and say it seems and feels like most of the people involved in the National Cathedral in the same way no. Almost scandals eba. Na sa same way okuja to ablakwa enanka wode ba ya. Na ketie for Ghana fo ni na beka say okuja to no we try and throw. We international. We investigations from international media. Say aba sa news we are making enye local news impo big media platforms are ewa abrochi and no more reporting on the news. Now news no and say the architect of the National Cathedral no, allegedly he has been accused of sexual misconduct. Now I believe and accept the fact that in this modern world Sisiano, there are a lot of ladies accusing Crawford of sexual misconduct. Obekum no nan Crawford we krano. And so I am putting that in mind. And so I want you also to put it in mind. But this story is trending. What's your story now? Was it Sir David Ajayi, the celebrated architect, accused of sexual misconduct? Near sexual misconduct. Not just say, Mbabi, Eddie Ababe Toneso, say, Emza watu momona, and now say, sexual misconduct, and then say, watu monape, say, what try, say, watu momona, and also can be. Not just say, Mba, Eddie Ababe Tuja. Se wo try se wo beto omomo na ana se wato omomo na ye se mba ba ko miensa ene de aba beto ya senya make na mba we nye Ghana fo enye Ghana na de we siye eye international news atese wo ma report ena ye Ghana fo nso yensa ka ye si ye ni papa yi because ye nim say ye cathedral ye si papa yi ena wo ya mayen interna me di kan bi sa question say omo ye involved in the cathedral, what share dealings be about bunting, stories be a form bana. Is it that God doesn't want the cathedral to be built in Tiana and same way in our AP and there? And I say a bonsam and a warriors are so that a bed discourage Ghana for. Na ye in cathedral because someone also say that. Yankongo kinkai a year story no. Or see, Sir David Ajayi, the celebrated architect accused of sexual misconduct, or see 3 women who used to work for the internationally renowned architect have made allegations that range from sexual assault to harassment. Now, when Sir David Ajayi was awarded the gold medal in 2021 by the Royal Institute of British Architects, the guest of honor at the virtual ceremony was Barack Obama. It's your born history 2021. Yemanu gold medal. A year Royal Institute of British Architects. Not just an architect near war. Britain, okay, ye born abaso or no na 2021 o wini ye born abaso pa na that time na Barack Obama ewo. Or say the former president had inaugurated the National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington in 2016. One of the crowning achievements of Ajayi's gilded career designing buildings around the world. Obama was in no doubt about the talent of Ghanaian British architects, genius, pure and simple. Also, the moment cemented Ajayi's status as one of the most prominent architects of the age. He has been commissioned to design the UK's new Holocaust Memorial, Ghana's National Cathedral in Accra, and the Museum of West African Art in Benin City, Nigeria. But while his work is praised around the world, he also faces claims of serious misconduct. 3 women formerly employed by Ajayi, 56, have accused him and his firm of different forms of exploitation, from alleged sexual assault and sexual harassment by him to a toxic work culture that have gone unchecked for years. The 3 women say their dealings with Ajayi have disrupted their careers, left them in precarious financial circumstances, and caused them serious mental distress. It's a mamiensa, you say Adia wade yomu, amende, omo dwuma sem asɛe amen do mo wo ho a no mo dwen ho na ma omo tri ebom mental distress omo ntumi nya hwe biom because of ade a said David Ajayi allegedly what the omo. The women who requested their names be changed share common characteristics. They were all black women in their 40s at the time the alleged abuse occurred and are single mothers, well connected professionally and from influential families. All three women knew Ajayi before their employment and had friends and acquaintances in common with him. Mmaa a omo edi accusations no eto ne so a yesi mmaa miense ni na eye mmaa bi a womo ye single mothers omo awo na so omo ware ye mmaa yi eye well connected omo ye professionals well connected a wohwe ebusua wo mo firi mu a eye busua wo mo abobra mmaa yi ni na so no omo nim David Ajayi ansana wo mo employment omo nim ne namfofo nso osi they joined his business not only to provide for their families, but also because they believed in his mission to showcase the best of black talents in the industry. One of the women said she was particularly inspired by his goal to transform architecture in Africa. Also, they said they felt compelled to come forward about their experiences in order to prevent other women from encountering similar abuse and to make public the architect's private behavior. In all three cases, the Financial Times has worked to corroborate their accounts by interviewing colleagues, family members, and friends who were confided in by the women, as well as reviewing contemporaneous emails, documents, and text messages. Inti wo hwe nkrofo a ye come ho asem a Financial Times senya meka no one of the biggest biggest portal, okay, news portal in the world. In the Financial Times say embane kan sa asem we no. Wo ma ye investigations. Ahwe embane nsem wo mo kan ahwe say no kwai bi wo mu ana. O ma ye interviews embane ye interview wo mo namfofo ne wo mo colleagues bi ehun say allegations na wo mo kan ye no. O mo ni David Ajayi ye adwuma pen no eye no kwai de embane kan no sa na David Ajayi wote ana. O mo interview embane so ebusuafo ene wo mo namfofo address a woman in our story a woman can woman share a man so email or document ni text messages be a course so who say no query David Ajayi or mo yes is anyamano. We should say David Ajayi but say he looks very maybe he's not that but he looks very short here anyway. As a born in Tanzania in 1966 to Ghanaian parents, Ajayi moved to the UK during his school years and graduated with a BA in architecture from London South Bank University in 1990, winning a prize for one of the best undergraduate design projects. His early commissions included artists' houses, retail stores, and art fairs, before taking on civic buildings such as Museum in Denver, a school of management in Moscow, and most prominently, the National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington. Honors have flowed his way. He was awarded a knighthood by Queen Elizabeth II in 2017 and made a member of the prestigious Order of Merit last November by King Charles III. He is seen by many as a champion of diversity in a very right profession. It is a heavy thing being put on a gilded pedestal, he once said in an interview. Now, a lawyer for Ajayi said that the three women each had their own grievances against Ajayi. In response to questions about allegations made by the three women, Ajayi said, "I absolutely reject any claims of sexual misconduct, abuse, or criminal wrongdoing. These allegations are untrue, distressing for me and my family, and run counter to everything I stand for." Inti yesi Ajayi lawyers in some more can ye contact you say a man in some more fa or client huni. Wasi o imba we omone no wa semintia no mo kan nsem we afa ne ho eye ntro no mo twa afa ne ho omone no wa semintia no mo kan nsem we nyina ye wie na ebisa Ajayi na ngasa wasi wo no ade a wo chi wo wiase mu kokoni se wo de wo ho eto oba so oba ne mpene ye se wo ne nye bibi na wo fo se wo ho sexual misconduct eye ade ba ko a wo chi wo wiase mu eti ade we ama wo no eni nebusuafo nyina no ase asem na eteti wo mo because enya ade a wa ye sa ade no Ajayi ne nsem a wo kan no. He added I am ashamed to say that I entered into relationships which, though entirely consensual, blurred the boundaries between my professional and personal lives. I am deeply sorry. To restore trust and accountability, I'll be immediately seeking professional help in order to learn from these mistakes to ensure that they never happen again. Nti wo hwa Ajaya, wasi ase wenu ne ho se okoko entire situations bi mu ana se relationship bi mu, but you see this statement, people will say, but why are you saying you are deeply sorry when you know you've not done anything wrong? No be back. Anyway, no. That is the story that has been reported. Okay. So let's read some of ladies no in someone or more editor so send your more cancer idea no AC no. In the middle of 2018, 2 women moved to Ghana to pursue what they thought would be an exciting career opportunity. Helping to set up an office of Ajayi Associates in Accra, Maya and Jean were enthused by Ajayi's ambition to make it the leading architectural practice in Africa. In the story, Mano, Omo ba Ghana, Eba be sete office, Emma Ajayi, Maya, and Jean. Now, Shannon so say omoka story no moka say man enyo mo real names no. Inti no she enonso emaye. I say but there was a gulf between aspirations and reality. Maya and Jane, who had both brought their children to Ghana, said that the Accra office regularly failed to pay their salaries on time and was slow to secure their work visas. They were both left struggling for money and uncertain about their immigration position, according to interviews with the women, their friends, and their families, as well as documents including bank statements. Inti man say embra wo mo ba Ghana be ye adwuma ma Ajayi no. Na afei senya no mo feel say ade no ebeko smooth na nya sa na ade no eko. Na afei say month no aso e wo say Mr. Ajayi eti omo ka no akwa ye bo ache bidin. Sika ne mba. Wo mo nso a Ghana anyo wo mo man. Womu ni document ebeka so munkonko ye adwuma foforo. Omo nso de omo ma efi abrochire eno mu emu via ba Ghana. Wo obesi den na wa ye adwuma wo Ghana. Nti oyesi ye ofo na omo ye interview no, a omo report in Financial Times. Omo ye investigations so say no kware sa time no na mma no wo mo bank sika nim bank statement ni bibia sika nim. Omo interview mma no enna fofo hu say no kware wo mo ko Ghana sa time we na emu ayeden omutumi freka se emu ayeden amomo ne nsem bebre. O say Ajayi said Ajayi said through his lawyer that in 2018 to 19 the Ghana office functioned as a startup. There were cash flow issues and an initial lack of structure and process in its early months, but these shortcomings were resolved over time. Inti Ajayi confirmed said no kware 2018 and 19 na womo ba Ghana ne de na sikasem aye asem kakra eno no na sikasem aye asem na sika se ye tia nkrofo ka na ya asem kakra ne de no kware but ni na echire no etu otwae emre eba emu no etu otwae but early month ne de na ye no kware se sikasem aye issue. Also when Ajayi visited Accra in September 2018, Maya and Jean hoped they would be able to lobby him directly about these problems. Their chance came when they went for dinner with Ajayi and then moved on to his corporate apartment. What took place in his flat is highly contested. Into her, you see, a yes, I know, and no motive say Ajayi Nankasaba. Once was your setting office or Muyajuma office, man, so you debia no muhuno. Te yes, and they say, oh, Ajayi Nankasana wa heading, Wababelande, Waba, and I'm by car say, oh, say Wabadia. Ye ko hu ne personally ni a trend say Charlie emu nyu nti omo kon say wo mo ko hu no e wo ne flat because na dinner bi e koso nti yes ano nti at this point any say die see here afterwards no e man ne die na omo ka no ene Ajayi no ne nso ne die a wo ka no eno e different. As according to both Maya and Jean, Ajayi left the living room soon after they entered the flat and then reappeared in a robe. He steered both women into his bedroom and propositioned them. Eba. Inti, a man is a woman can say, Embra Wamoba Ajaye ne flat no. Ena, omo ne living room hono. Ena Ajaye free ho. Ekwa se san ne ho. Unse, emema wo atari bi ase ye sorry na ye she rope, ye friend rope. Asa okudware a na o she sa atari. Aha. Inti ene na na o she. Inti o she na oba ye no, ena obehu ma menu no ma menu no. Eba eye ne dem ne bedroom. Ena wo position wo mo. Inti o say stroking and grabbing them. That is opposition wo na fi wo miemia wo mo toto ne pan de ne hu twitwi or de ne bema twitwi ma ne baabi miemia wo mo. That is what the ladies are saying. Also, this triggered an argument with Jane. She had been friends with Ajaye for more than a decade and on 3 occasions had sex with him. Into you see Jane or Ajaye adamfo for 10 years. Na 10 years no mo yandamfo for no. One nada miensa. One nada miensa. Within 10 years no. But she only accepted the job in Accra, she says, after having made it explicitly clear to him that their relationship from then on would be strictly professional. It was saying, oh no dear, Obeka no kwa no. 10 years now woni Ajaye adamfo for yi. One nada miensa. But ofe ejuma na ewo Ghana no. Em se da mo da na enye Ghana no mo da o. It wo ofe ejuma ana wo ma na ejuma wo Ghana no. O ma ne ti ase se ewo mu se me ne wo aye bibi pen. But me srew se ejuma yi a me be ye wo Ghana yi enye strictly professional. Me ne wo ye nya hwenye o ye me boss. Me nso me ye ejuma ma o. There is no sex involved. O say asem o ka cha Ajaye no o ma ne ti ase. O say I said no, this is not right. Jembra Ajaye yes o de ne hu twitwi o emiemia wo mo no. E no ka trom say masa we nye mempene ade we me nya me ne wo kan ho asem. I said he was our employer, but he persisted. He applied more pressure and the feeling was, if you don't do this, you are silly, you are stupid. So say o ka say wonye and Ajaye apply pressure ka tren say masa allegedly ka tren say masa say wanya we Jimmy we yakwasea. Said Jane. She left the bedroom saying to him that she was on her period and stood outside by the door, unwilling to leave the apartment without Maya, but unable to watch what was happening in the bedroom. Inti ose wono no okatra Ajaye so no de we gu nensa. Inti opie free bedroom ho ekogina baby a wo hwe abonten. Inti em say Ajaye no tia so na wone other lady no eye. But no one to ni say wo hwe de ekoso. Maya said that she was tipsy, having drunk strong cocktails over dinner, and that Ajaye, after drawing her into the bedroom, pulled her onto his bed. Maya said he told her, "You've just got to do this." She continued, "I felt overpowered, both emotionally and physically. There was this domineering feeling of I am going to have my way with you, and that's it." Inti Maya nenso asema a waka ne se wono ne de dinner no mokoye no na we twabi. Ama ba begina n'ani so. Nti omukọ dem ho na Ajaye ono de waye brenti Ajaye pushi ne tumpa ne so. Owie na Ajaye ne ka tren se masa pene na menya ade we. Nti ono ne fili se ade se ne me maye mrei. Mintumi ne nko. De opeso ye bia no betumi de aye me. Nti em se oja ne ho. E maye ne ye. Maya said her recollection of exactly what happened next is blurry. So say afi no de no kwai ni on kai de see say Ajaye ne fa no say wan fa no say de ono de okai na waka, which is not uncommon with people who have experienced a traumatic event. But she remembered feeling that his penis was on me. Also ano de okai say the Ajaye no na ne bema e wo no maya ne so Ajaye yi ne bema na de ato no maya no eso. But afterwards no say what the bema ni she ni mu so obu ne pa so wo ye de onkai, but the okai pa ne say na bema no na ejina ne ni so nti okai say bema ne da ne so, and described the incident as an assault. They both left the bedroom a few minutes later, where Jane confronted Ajaye again, accusing him of abusing his position. After he told them to leave, the women returned to Maya's apartment, which was in the same complex, where they say they sank to the floor in tears. So we say na asem no esi ye bibia siwie ye no. Jane no na okaso no wakacha Ajaye se wono no okoni period o ni period mu na o hwe abonten no. Wasanso by sanso be kacha Ajaye se masa ade a wo ye na nye because wo ye your boss inti wo pese wo ye na wo de fa ho abusing and sexually enye de wo ye na nye nto se waka asa no ena trese ajan ne katrom se he muka monko ena mokọ ye nto mokọ ye no ena mokọ eye maya no de na wabo no omokọ ne apartment a trese omokoko sunye na enya asem ketwa se de your boss ye ndie entwa ye kra. Also the next day Maya said Ajayi called her and requested that she meet him outside the apartment block where she saw him taking money out of an ATM. Also after that he gave her around 4,000 Ghana cedis in cash, approximately 770 pounds. Ajayi did not acknowledge or apologize for the previous evening. Maya said she accepted the money because of her financial circumstances and soon afterwards shared it with Jean, telling her, "You need this as you need to buy food." So I said the next day, and Ajayi friend no, I can't say Obeshiame. Obeshiame no yi sika that time 4,000 cedis a man no. No, na ne ho atre no. Oh, ya wa mo abagana. Omo aye adwuma ye nti omo ka. Omo banso wa ha. Nti ye man 4,000 cedis no ogie no na say Jean no say Ajayi no wa ma Jean ni bi o ma ya ne pe allegedly. So ogie no odi bi ko ma Jean say ye wa frame ya ma misika o nti o de agi o de onim say ekom de yen nti onso je na yemfa nkonkoto eduane. Nti that is the story from the ladies. I said no, this is not right. I said he was our employer, but he persisted. He applied more pressure, and the feeling was, if you don't do this, you are silly, you are stupid, said Jean. Inti, no. Inti afe investigators ayaka and semna trauma no the omokani. Also 3 of Jean's friends say she told them the details about what happened in Ajayi's apartment and about the precarious nature of her finances. One, who spoke to Jean the day after the apartment incident, said she was very upset and shocked, in disbelief at Ajayi's behavior and what he thought he was entitled to from the 2 women. Inti, but nipa baako a woye Jean na danfo. I say Jean ne friend no bonamania sa time no. Ache asemo ya che 2018 hono. O say Jean ne friend no bonamania pa e mo no kra wa kai se ni bufu ye say nipa ko no ye wo boss nti o feel say mo ho atre mu nti na afei o pese o ye mo de o pese o de ye mo bia na adenti no ye sa. O say Ajayi's lawyer confirms the 3 met for dinner, discussed relocation issues, and that Maya and Jean came up to his apartment for a drink to end the evening. Inti Ajayi lawyer say, "Oh, no kware, Ajayi shia sa embai oni omo kan edi nkomo. Owie ye no omo ko ono Ajayi no ne apartment a omo esanso ekonum ensa ended the evening. Just omo num ensa wie ye no omo ko mu fie. Inti ane de Ajayi admit say mane ba ne ho. But Ajayi strongly denies making any sexual advances towards them and categorically denies forcing Maya to enter his bedroom and sexually assaulting her. But was it pansa or no? What didn't a bear to so? Wo chichino, wo me omone de enya de a no ye de biara da wan yes ade no. Omo ba ne dem, omo ba ne fie. Na so de omo kwa ne dem. Oso omo ba ne fie ba wan form wan kwa ne dem ankwa yes ade no. Ajayi's lawyer also denied that Ajayi met or gave cash to Maya the day after and says Ajayi's company has no record of such payments. It was say Ajayi also said the next day no one money sikebia, and I mean this should be very easy for Ghana because it happened in Ghana. It should be very easy for us to confirm because ATM biano ewa camera. It is a walker say okoyi sika emano. Na fi Ajayi lawyer say ka se we ankwa yi sika mo bia. Very simple. Yen check date no. Na yenko ATM no a wo yi ye no. Ni yenko retrieve because omu na our camera database wo ho ye betumi retrieve from the date no. Ni ahe ni ehun say oh indeed oba be yi sika eda we na wan be yi sika. Because and then the lawyer say wan be yi sika and man also say okoyi sika momo. I say Ajayi did not make a withdrawal that day. He said but only to pay for a police escort to assist with driving through traffic for a site visit. So say Ajayi yi sika sa day no amamma no. Nanso Ajayi etia sika ma police for because that time no person police for escorting no BT traffic. Echo site bia na wo ye. Say ni say Cathedral ne dia but no. Also the lawyer cited extremely cordial text messages over the following weeks and months between Ajayi, Maya, and Jean, which he said was evidence of the positive relationship between the two employees and their boss. Into Ajayi lawyer say text message kra wo ho between Ajayi no and Maya no, omo kasa obehu ne say bibi boni bi ansi wo montem after day na ladies no claiming no. As Maya and Jean said they had no choice but to maintain friendly relations as he was their employer. The two women not only needed the income, but they said they did not wish to uproot their children's lives again. It was traveling back from South Africa. As having decided to stay at the company, Maya went to South Africa in mid-2019 to work with Ajayi on a project launch. Inti Maya ne de na ni situation o ha enwa yede nti ono ntumi nje edwuma no. Inti 2019 oni Ajayi ya sanso tu kwan eko South Africa. Maya no eye de na ose wabo na onim se papa no papa ne ose ohun se papa no de eyi ne be ma to ne so ba onim se o de be ma ne hye ni mu de a. But wasi ono se still no ono ne ekoyi sika ne man no. Nti ono de wasi 2019 Ajayi ko South Africa a wo ye project nti ono no eye den ekoye. Also the day after the launch, Maya and Ajayi headed to OR Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg, from where they were due to take different flights. Also their accounts differ about what happened after they got there. As they walked through the terminal, Maya said Ajayi demanded she get in the bathroom. She says she was confused at the time, but assumed in the moment it was something to do with reorganizing their luggage. So say Omoko Hotel, Omoko One Ajayi Eko bathroom, right? I would say Omoko baby also that was South Africa no. And oko bathroom na Ajayi Catherine say Ombra bathroom hobby, but she was confused. Say bathroom say saying ye de nyama ba ati ase egugu nyame me say ye nyama no na me bathroom de me koye dem bathroom ho. I say after they entered the disabled bathroom, according to Maya, Ajayi shoved her against the baby changing table, reached under her skirt and pulled aside her underwear and pushed his penis against her. So say do bathroom no and Ajayi piano at two tables so and then nsa share ne skirt ase and no chain ne drawers no eto nchen and Ajayi ni yi ne bema and atwese e hyase ho. This is I said despite her shock, she said she pushed him back and yelled, "No, David." So I say I want no piano ko say David Dabi and then she said he then ejaculated in the sink, fixed himself up and walked out the door. Nti ehwa na Ajayi no ohun se ne ade na ye em se na minim se ne oya ade no na ni munsuo no epie ne ho ba osade an ti ehwa na Ajayi no emunsuo no epie ye e no de gu sink no emu because oba na mpene se wonfengu ne mu nti oyi ye no de gu sink ne mu. I say I felt so ill, I felt so worthless, like death, a death like nothing, Maya said. Nti I say afei ohun se o feeling say me ho abofin ye gu me ho fin de Ajayi ye we gu me ho fin. She said she was so traumatized by the attack that she has no recollection of a flight back to Ghana that day. So say that day na de na turn so nti na afei o say dabi o free South Africa ho eba Ghana. Nti say embra wo free South Africa aba Ghana no wankai ye see ye wo kwan so but the ohun ya ne say wa ba belande e wo Ghana say time. As Maya's mother, a cousin, and a colleague all confirmed that she shared the allegations about Ajayi with them over the next 18 months. Inti Maya ne maame and then a cousin, the omu na confirm me. Say, oh, no quarry, asem wait or catching DNA no catching. Or say her colleague recalls Maya always making comments about Ajayi like, he is not who I thought he was. Maya also kept telling me to be careful with him. Ntafe in crofo asema mo kan say senya na papa we ni ebu ni ehu no say e wonye obi a yenim say oye. As through his lawyer, Ajayi denied Maya's version of events. The lawyer confirmed that Ajayi asked Maya to go into the airport bathroom with him. Okay, na a bathroom airport so enye hotel no mo kokko dai airport bathroom na sa de ni see. I say Ajayi asked Maya to go into the airport bathroom with him, but said it was so he could transfer some rags to her luggage without the chaos and crowds of the check-in area, which he says they did quickly and then left the bathroom. Ose no kware omudu airport ono Ajayi katre Maya ne se ombra bathroom oba enya boni bia so pese wo yi nyama bi egu luggage na wo kita no emu. Into say he says they had agreed a transfer of rags the nights before. He says he did not engage in sexual activity with her during this encounter and denies the allegation in the strongest possible terms. And you know, and also, in the following month, Maya says her mental health spiraled into anger, depression, and suicidal thoughts, which was confirmed by colleagues and family members. Her cousin says she was so depressed, she was so insecure, she had fallen apart at the seams. Into what year the air corner, Maya nense more kind say, na afe asem no esisi ne so. Na afe onyayanko beku ne ho. Just say onhu de wonye. Papa no obu no pa a waye ne saa de we aden. Papa onhu mesen obu mesen. Just say me de me ye fin bia na obi a wonya me obebi a na wo de wo fa me na asem wo kan no. O say that autumn, Maya attempted to raise a grievance within the firm about the alleged sexual assault, but was instead told by an assistant in London to have a meeting with Ajayi when he was next in Ghana. She tried to confront him in the Accra office when he visited in October, but she said he brushed her off. Her attempt to report the assault to the Ghanaian police failed. They told her they lacked jurisdiction for a criminal allegation in another country. Inti Maya no say na kokobbo company no amane e na company panyi ba ko a wo London e ka say oh ye panyi a woni ne nya asemi dia wo de woni ne nkonkoka yesrawo we de mema ne mba abonten inti okohia Ajayi say woni ne kwa akoka October Ajayi wo Ghana ti October no e wo Ghana wo kohia ne say woni ne kwa akoka okoye no Ajayi ne brush issues no off inti Ajayi brush issues no off no yes say wo ko report ya ma police for Ghana police nso nso mo meka ne say eh yesre wasem we de eni yensem o eni yensem Ghana police won say mo meka no. Also in January 2020, 8 months after the bathroom incident, Maya was dismissed without notice. She was left with a settlement of $1,475 after the Accra office deducted money it has advanced to her, and she says she also received a cease and desist letter from Ajayi's lawyers in Ghana, delivered to her apartment the evening she was fired, and demanding that she stop spreading rumors about Ajayi. It was say January 2020, 3 years ago. Obeha say yapame no Emma David Ajayi lawyers aba betro nkrata ma ne se masa ya se wodi hu nam se papa no na ko ya to mu na ene de ende mo ko bathroom ena mo ko de na papa ne yes wo to mu na he masa ye unnim ni ete se wo kasa ansem ni bioma yen lawyers no ye betwe waso. Also now unemployed, she tried to stabilize her family life over the next few months. In May 2020, she sent a personal email to Ajayi describing the inconceivable sexual violation she had suffered and calling him a predator. I say, I have lost everything and have absolutely nothing to lose, she wrote in the letter seen by the FT, then suggested he compensate her for the assault and the loss of earnings after her dismissal. In response, she received a second cease and desist letter accusing her of extortion. It was afei na ejuma bono bibie ni ho ekoso yema no tafe obetro letter ma Ajayi etren se masa we hu de wo de ayame wa mende misike ni nasa me ejuma nso abọ me ni ejuma sisi ade emfa me ho meba abontia ba be kan de wo de ayame te ho na Ajayi lawyers no esa so tron krata man say hey maame hwe hu so ye wodim na ko kan bibia ade no wo hwe na se bibia ekon masa ye be twe waso. Maya later made a criminal complaint against Ajayi to the police in South Africa in September 2021. In response to an inquiry from the FT, the police said they had registered the complaint but declined to give any further information. In 2021, the reported assembly in South Africa for police. That's assembly so and do baby. Ajayi's London lawyer says that this allegation was framed well after the event in order to extract a payment from Ajayi or his company and stems from Maya's grievance as being dismissed after what he alleges was her poor performance at work. While Ajayi's legal letter suggested he had had an intimate relationship with Maya prior to her joining the business, she categorically denies this. It was share Ajayi lawyers and so investigators could be some almost say, oh, Mammy, the entire payment and then say, Bia allegations are woman no. Ne juma so in internet payment. And a lawyers declare air say, oh, Ajayi crano. One mammy can no more be you, and son of mammy no, and any be ye juma. Now so, Maya say Darby, once a gene need you no accept here. A confirm say yes. In the last 10 years, you know, Ajayi had that 3 times. But Maya idio say, Oboa, na minini shiye. Minini shiye answer ye be ye juma minini shiye. Ose Ajayi through his lawyer presented to the FT a second message from Maya's email account. This time demanding $120,000. Maya does not recall sending the second email, but says she had already made the same allegations and suggested compensation in the first letter. It's Ajayi lawyers no. Eso betray nkrata say, "Mami, ayentro no twasika no pe." Because what tron nkrata ba say, "Yem money $120,000." Ah, Ajayi catch so one man no. Ye bisa mami no say ono de on kai say what trust a letter no. But ono de o kai say o catch Ajayi say one compensate no. It's a real story na say near corner. It's if when America no. We even though ye bo Ajayi chi there no, e betumi out to obi a because in Sarkodie response, our de bre Yvonne Nelson and one that someone Sarkodie kind say, if you ask my ye wo mu ankasa no, say only oba ko ye bibi no oba bonten, eba be twa ntroto so a wo be ma no, bibi eni wa be kan be yi. Ye ni aye kai Nema, only oba ko hotel, and oba ni be twa ntroto say Nema rape no. Enya nyame na ebo a Nema ma ne nyansa say oba na oni na ko hotel no on record the esi ya. Na ko bi ehu se mbra Nema ne oba ne call hotel ho no oba ne force ne ho to Nema so Nema mpene e mo oba ne bufuye later no oba ne betwa ntroto ne so nti Nema be release that video no a wo tre se wanye oba ne hwe no e na nkrofo ka se o ene ye nyan no nti ade ne de asem we won omo be investigation wo mo munye ne ye pan because two sides ni na no yes me I know people who are big men and narration where our mama no that is the same thing they take ladies they work with through. A lot of big men, almost secretaries, say and and so, utie lady in narration, it is very possible. Utie Ajayi so lawyers since some more kana, and also very possible. Into asem no. I said now, or the diapers or baked beans. Or the Jane's time working for Ajayi also ended in acrimony. She had been promised a loan for a full year's rent, so that she could make the upfront payment that is often required to secure accommodation in Accra. But when that money did not come through, her financial situation started to get desperate. At one point, she said she had to choose whether to buy diapers or baked beans and pasta. When she had to move out of the corporate apartment provided when she first arrived, she spent a day driving around the city with her family's belongings until she secured temporary accommodation. That stint in Ghana decimated me financially. She said she resorted to using personal connections to secure a bank loan to cover the cost of getting a new home. Friends sent her emergency cash. She felt the whole situation was a betrayal, given her friendship with Ajayi. And therefore, this is the story. Na Oshe Ajayi emsa ne yiwini. Okay? Ajayi yiwini en Ajayi nankasani. Na Oshe de ekoso na say Ajayi lawyers so confirm say indeed Ajayi no ne Maya e wo bibi answer na no mu bibi answer wo be ware na story we there asem ve kreni National Cathedral ba kwa yesi enkrofo e wo mu nsem etiefo ochiamia woni masem ka wo se na nade en wasomu a etiefo Ghana fo mo asomu a